Hello again, everyone. Time for the official weekly walk and talk. Taking a little side trail that I haven't taken with you guys before. I have to dodge some low-hanging trees across here, but that's not a big deal. So I hope everyone is doing all right this week, or this upcoming week, I guess. Hope everything goes well for you. It's Sunday, January 31st. Tomorrow starts February. We've made it 1 month through 2021. Can't say it's worse than the last year, but I guess it's better. I'm still here. That's the good thing. And my wife and kids are doing okay, so there we go. Anyway, walk on down this trail a bit and up. Okay. Whew, a lot of brush through this one. It's obviously not used very often, this trail. So, oop, I got stuck on something just then. Got through it though. Yep, I wasn't out walking yesterday because it was raining all day long. So I chose not to get soaked this time. At that time. Okay. Whew. So yeah, it's a bit wet out, but not too bad. But this has been quite a wet winter so far. Pretty crazy. There's a uprooted tree here. Let's see if I can get a better look at it. Something's trying to dig a hole there, or did at some point. Yeah, there's the tree. And the roots. So, pretty cool. Ooh. Lots of little trees trying to grow here. Brush in general. There's some fallen trees that are in the creek down there. There's a little heavy hole or something. Yeah, here's one of those low-hanging trees. Tree that, or it might be a branch off of a tree. Can't quite tell. Hey there, guys. Yeah, I had to pause for a second. Somebody called me. So anyway, let's see if we can get under this thing. Ooh, okay. Oh my. Yep. Okay, I did it. But we got another one. Okay. This one I can just kind of limbo. Sort of. Okay. On we go. So yeah, this has been going pretty good for me so far. Getting lots of exercise, a lot more than I used to, that's for sure. Cool little trail jig there. Oop, some briars. There's a little trail goes up that way. Just kind of goes back the way I came. So, whoop, we'll go that way. Now we're back on some familiar trail. There's the peninsula, just down the hill there, over a ways. trail that way, but we're gonna go this way this time. Yeah, I decided to do a shorter video the other day because it had snowed the night before. I wanted to kind of show off the snowiness. Saw some family and friends post some heavier snowfalls across the Midwest. Wished I'd gotten that much, but that's okay. A lot of people don't like the snow. I always do. I blame that on being born in a blizzard. Whoop. Oh my. I think I've shown this fallen tree off before. Showed it before. It's got some vine growth on it there. Pretty cool. Alright. But yeah, if anybody does end up watching this, if you could give me some comments, appreciate it. And if you like it, like it. If you don't, dislike it. That's fine. I just want some interaction, man. But especially, I would like you to comment if you want me to keep doing this every week. If you like to see these little walk and talks through the woods. And even if you have any suggestions on what I can talk about, some things you don't want to know, or, I'm not going to get too personal, but I could probably tell you some things. Even a few anecdotes from childhood, things like that, whatever. But yeah, just shoot me some ideas, guys. I'd appreciate it. Little trail, which I'm wondering if that trail might have actually been made by deer or something, because they go to the water sources, and that's it, some algae growth there. Alright, on we go. Nice little tree. Yeah, I've actually lived in this particular area a little over 8 years. I didn't start walking on these trails until 2020. Rock. Shameful, I know. But, yeah, I'm starting to do things I want to do when I can do them. And this is one of those things. I want to walk through the woods. And I wanted to find a way to exercise that I would keep doing. So difficult to do these days, it seems like. We're a mobile world and got so many things going on, or conveniences that keep us from having to move as much. And ultimately, that makes us very lethargic and frankly quite fat. But I'm saying that because I've been quite fat for quite some time. And if people choose to be that way, I guess that's up to them. But personally, I want to be able to walk a few feet without being out of breath. I'm not interested in just sitting my entire life and doing nothing physically. I want to be able to go through woods, up hills, and through valleys, and see what's there, and especially through forests. And they're always changing. I mean, I realize their change is slow. Well, to a certain extent. I mean, the seasonal change is pretty fast. Yeah, when they lose the leaves, grow them back, and then the weather changes, levels of moisture and snow, and just any other things that can happen to a climate like this. There's always something new to see. There's so much to see. You might find yourself noticing new things every time you go out. If you just open your eyes and look. So, I guess, if there's any advice in all of it on my ramblings, it'd be find what works for you. If you like forests and exploring them like I do, hey, there you go. That's a great way to get some exercise. If it's other climates, other places, I know people who love beaches and the ocean. I mean, not everybody can live by one, obviously. There's more opportunities for forests in the United States than there are for coastlines. But, yeah, I'd say, find a way to stroll on a beach. Stroll a little further, and then a little further, and a little further, and do it a little faster. And before you know it, you're really making some headway. I mean, I honestly, truly want nothing but the best for everyone. What, I can't deliver on that for everybody, but I will endeavor to do so for those I care for, or I'm caring for, and care the most for, being, chiefly my family, my wife and my children. That's another aspect of life that, I know not everybody's married, not everybody has kids, but you have, most people have at least somebody they care about, and doing good things for strangers can be good for you. So I mean, even if if you have you're in the situation in life now that you don't particularly have anybody close to you, start doing good for others. I think in most cases you're gonna find that helps you a lot. One of the main trails now, wider and more open. I go through this area quite a bit because I like this big body of water here. I'm not sure if it's called a lake or a pond or creek or what it is. It's pretty good size. So yeah, I mean that'd be another thing I said, help people. You will be better for it. I think I might take a quick break here. On this bench. I've done that several times. It's actually like this bench, old wood bench. Well, not necessarily old, but I just like the makeup of it. Got this big rock beside it, it's just cool. It got quite a view. Quite a view. spend a few moments just kind of admiring the scenery. Oh, yeah, I hope everyone is doing well and having a good day in general. I'm gonna flip around to me, as long as this works right. Hi, everyone. My ugly mug. Face reveal. Oh, yeah, most of y'all know that will be watching this, so already know what I look like. So, the video stopped for a moment, so I decided to take off my hood and everything. Feels a little better. Let the wind blow through what little hair I have left. Oh, here's some geese. Where are those guys at? It must be above the cloud cover. It is pretty cloudy out. Oh, there they are. Let me see if I can show them. There they go. Oh, they're splitting up. That's interesting. Don't see that very often. Okay, I'm gonna pause this for a second. Alright, we're back. And I'm gonna flip this back around. Show off some more of the woods and the trail and whatnot. Oh. Looks like that tree might still be growing, even though it's... Well, no, okay. That tree. Yeah, it's not part of the same, is it? Let's take a quick look. Okay, this part. Yeah, this is all the same tree. It's just partially underwater there. So, I don't know. I mean, it's got enough roots in the ground that it might still be alive. I don't know for sure, though. Oh, no, I think, yeah, I see some budding. So, yeah, it's still alive. Very cool. How resilient trees are. That's just amazing to me. So, I think we better get back on the trail at this point. Hello. Okay. Alright, let me get myself put back together. I'll pause this a second. And on we go. Some more stuff there. There's stuff everywhere. And this is kind of neat here. I've seen a lot of these out here. Now those are a type of flower, but I forget what kind they are. There's going to be a lot of you folks out there from the Midwest that know, because they grow all over the place and they tend to grow wild a lot. Though mostly going to find those either at people's houses, around houses, or places where houses used to be. Long after the houses have fallen down and or been torn down, those things will just keep growing every year. I don't know that they always flower every year, though. If anyone knows what those are, please, put a note down in the comments explaining what those are if you're so inclined. And we're going on down through the trail, and I'm singing for some reason. Just 'cause I like to sing every once in a while. Can't sing anything that's copyrighted though, or I'll get pulled from YouTube. It's quite a place. A little noisy for my liking, but that's okay. There's factories on off that way, which I'm not sure if they're the ones that donated this land for use as a park or who did, but I have to look into the history of that. Maybe that's something I can talk about next time I get to do one of these walk and talks. Talk about a little bit of the history of this park. That would be great. If people like it. I would like it, so yeah, fair enough. I'll do it. In my channel, I'll do what I want. Whew, a bit chilly today. Just in the 30s. I don't think it's going to get out of it either. We're heading to the evening here pretty fast. So with some water flow through here, I can tell that much. Must have happened yesterday. Couldn't imagine hardly anybody would be, or anybody really would have been out on the trails yesterday. I'm sure they were pretty covered. So on down this trail. Oh, just hit 2 miles, I think. Let me double check that. If I can. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I'm glad some folks have been enjoying it. Seem to be enjoying our videos a little bit, my videos a little bit. If I can talk straight. Let's take a look out here. Been doing some work to probably minimize erosion. Using these little guys here. These socks, or what we want to call them. And oh, okay, it's off that way. In the distance, there's a little old boat dock, it looks like, or something. Probably back before this park was a park. Probably folks had built some docks out there. Part of that water might be considered private as well. Pretty windy. I'm sure that's getting picked up on the mic a little bit. I'll probably eventually get one of those wind muffle type mics for the phone. One of these days. That power station over there. I don't know if that's city power station. One of the factories setups or something. They may need so much power they got their own power station. Anyway, here's the long straight trail. Kind of gauged it, and it's about a half mile straight from the front of from the entrance of the park to that curve I just came off. Yeah, so it's about from right there all the way to the front entrance of the park. Well, only entrance of the park, really. It's about just about 1/2 mile. Maybe just shy of it. I could see that being a nice little gauging spot. If someone's just starting walking, be a good, start off. If they don't really have the endurance to start with, you could use this trail. It's just a straight walk. There's some hillage, but not too bad. And I mean, it does flood a little bit. You can see this big puddle coming up. We're coming up on here. That is usually passable, although the other day it wasn't. So we'll have to see if that raining from yesterday caused it to be impossible. And if it is, well, I guess we get a nice little tree that will stream across the trail. Woohoo! And then I'll have to backtrack, which is fine. A little more exercise that way. So, yeah, if it goes well, then I think I'll just walk you guys to the entrance this episode. You get to see a little bit part of the park I haven't shown yet, which which might be cool. But yes, it's a very wet winter thus far. Still cold, but just a lot of precipitation. We've had a little bit of snow, but it's been mostly rain. Guess we needed it. Because this area can actually get kind of dry. It's not the normal views you get of Kansas, like on the media tends to depict it as the rolling prairies and stuff. Because this is right on the edge of Missouri. We're about 5-minute drive, about 5 miles, give or take, to the Missouri state line from here. And so sometimes we kind of get some drier weather, but sometimes we get more wet like this. I mean, it's just the way Midwest in general is. You never know from one year to the next how things are going to be exactly. I'm pretty sure it was Mark Twain. He said, if you don't like the weather in the Midwest, just wait a few minutes, it'll change. So I don't know if he said Midwest or Missouri, because he was from Hannibal, Missouri, but it was something to that effect. You want to tell me I'm wrong, go ahead and do that in the comments too. Like I said, comment on anything. I don't mind. I really don't. There's some water back in right there. As you can see, it's been running through here. Yeah, the other day it was running pretty well, but it was still passable because of the rocks through here. So it doesn't look like it got too wet. Since that's not up, there's probably a good chance that the low point over here might be still passable. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, hold on a second. There we go. Switching hands there for a second. One of these days I'll make it a little more high quality. For now, you got it on my phone. Oh, excuse me. I got deep sniffles because of the exercise and the weather. Woo! That's a cold wind. Coming from the west, actually. Probably coming across some of them Kansas prairies. Well, we're getting close. few more minutes, we'll be at the entrance unless we get blocked by a stream or something. We shall see. If we are, well, we'll see how we go. Might give you some new perspective on the park for a few minutes. This is shaping up to be a pretty good size walk and talk this time. See how it ends up when I do a little bit of editing this time. I had a lot of starts and stops as we've been going through. Technical difficulties, as it were. In a little puddle. Well, looks like there is some water across it, but it might be passable. I'll have to see as we get closer here. Looks like it might have been up more yesterday, more than likely, but it might have dried up just enough to where it's not going to be a big deal to get across. Oh yeah, I think we could pass this. My shoes might get a little wet, but yeah, it's been up more. Definite wet spots here. Oh yeah, it's been going across here. But yeah, just a little trickle right now. Not too bad. Okay, that's gonna be the only spot I might get a little wet, but it's not that bad. All right, on to the entrance, my friends. But yes, it's been a pleasure to share this time with you guys. I hope you are enjoying. I plan to keep these up for as long as I'm able, which should be quite a while. No one knows the future, but well, almost no one. But yeah, here we come to the entrance. As you can see, you probably saw some cars go across there. It's a main thoroughfare to the area. There's some businesses off that way, so there's a lot of diesel traffic through here too, actually, because there's factories just up the road. And one of the local trash companies is just up the road too. Fortunately, it doesn't smell like trash over here, so they've been doing a good job containing it, it seems like. So, algae in the water. Unfortunately, a little bit of trash. I don't know if that's been people just throwing the trash out or it coming out of the trash can there. But yeah, here's the big entrance to the park right there. It's a nice big tree in the middle here. Pretty cool. Oh, and there's the sign right there, Wilderness Park. So just walk through here a little bit. Get a little extra walking in that way. Another nice tree right there. And another. And didn't mean to get the car in there. It's not like I got the license plate or anything, so that's fine. There's a view of the woods from the entrance. I come in closer here. But yeah, I mean, this is a very wet park in general. Lots of little streams and ponds and other bodies of water. across here. Stays pretty filled up over here. You know, getting some birds flying around, seeing what bugs and stuff they can get. Very cool. Let's take a quick walk up to the sign. Yeah, I think we'll end it there. Oh, there goes a truck. And here we are. So, here we are, signing off from Wilderness Park. You guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.